Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. This is Kaparia, aka Pops, out of GMS Chicago, with another sit down. Before I get started, though, like always, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash, to the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, elder bishops out of Connecticut, apostles down in Texas, and send double honors because they do real well. For the brethren around the world, push this truth uncut, unfiltered, give me the good, the bad, and the ugly of the scriptures, correctly breaking down the prophecies and the interaction with the people on the planet, declaring wanted. I send salutations for the hopeful elect. Hope this is edifying for the Aquat, the fear and the truth. As listeners to say it and share, they keep doing so. Scorn is called for reprobate 2/3 Israelites, 17 other nations who are in the midst of Jacob's trouble. He's only going to get a whole lot worse. Also, with that, I want to put this in here real quick. This material that I'm getting ready to use, I'm using under the Copyrighted Act, copyright statute. It is permissible to use limited portions of a work, including quotes, for purposes such as commentary, criticism, news reporting, and scholarly reports. This is an educational thing that I'm doing with this. It's not going to benefit me financially in any way or form. So with that, let me get back to this. Something just ain't. Look at their faces, bro. A lot of color. Yo, check this out. Even the animals know something just ain't right. Look at their faces, bro. A lot of color. Oh, brilliant. They're like, wait, what? We don't rock with that. Yo, check this out. Even the animals know something just ain't right. Look at their faces, bro. A lot of color. Oh, brilliant. They're like, wait, what? We don't rock with that. Yo, check this out. Even the animals. So yeah, like the guy is saying, that rainbow on the ground. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna stop it there. Something just ain't right. Look at their faces, bro. A lot of color. Oh, brilliant. They're like, wait, what? We don't rock with that. And I'm gonna freeze it right there. But anyway, right. The animals knows what the rainbow represents with Noah and the covenant, and how the Lord wouldn't flood the earth again. He wouldn't kill people with that scenario ever again. It was a promise between him and Noah about the living creatures that was on the planet. He wouldn't use that, but we know what it's used for now, okay? But the animal, like I said, the animals know. And he's right. Okay, and the Lord is available and able and more than capable of get them to understand that and see that and know that. I'll show you a story of a mule and how the Lord had something intended and it didn't want to go against it. Watch this. Okay, so now let's read. Where do I want to start this at? Okay, I'm gonna start at Numbers 22. I'm gonna start at 20. And Yahweh came unto Balaam at night and said unto him, if the men come to call thee, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass and went to the princes of Moab. And Yahweh's anger was kindled because he went, and the angel of Yahweh stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of Yahweh standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the ass turned aside out of the way and went into the field, and Balaam smote the ass to turn her into the way. But the angel of Yahweh stood in a path of the vineyards, a wall being on this side and a wall on that side. And when the ass saw the angel of Yahweh, she thrust herself unto the wall and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of Yahweh went further and stood in a narrow place where there was no way to turn either to the right hand or to the left. And when the ass saw the angel of Yahweh, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with the staff. Now watch this. And Yahweh opened the mouth of the ass. He gave the ass the ability to speak. And so that's what that's saying. And Yahweh opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, what have I done unto thee that thou hast smitten me, meaning hit me, these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, because thou hast mocked me, I would there were a sword in my hand, for now I would kill thee. And the ass said to Balaam, am not I thine ass, which upon thou hast ridden ever since I was thine until this day? Was I ever wont to do so unto thee? And he said, nay. So the ass is like, hold on, ain't I'm your ass? I'm your mule. I do what you tell me to do. And Balaam, have I not always did it? Have I ever went against you? And he said, nay. So, no, you ain't never went against me. Then Yahweh opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of Yahweh standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And he bowed down his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of Yahweh said unto him, wherefore hast thou smitten thine ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way is perverse before me. He said, I told you that if they come to you, I didn't tell you to get up and saddle your ass. I told you if they come to you, then you go. Okay? And the ass saw me and turned from these 3 times, unless she had turned from me. Surely now also I have slain thee and saved her life. He said, basically your ass saved your life. Verse 20, let me read it again. 33, and the ass saw me and turned thee from these 3 times, unless she had turned from me. Surely now also I have slain thee and saved her life. So the Lord is saying, Yahweh is saying, if your ass had not kept you from doing this, I would have saved it. I would have saved her ass and killed you, Balaam, basically. And Balaam said unto the angel of Yahweh, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me. Now, therefore, if it please thee, I will get me back again. I'll go back to where I was at and do what you told me to do. And the angel of Yahweh said to Balaam, go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee, that thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the prince of Balak. Okay? So since they was coming or whatever, then okay. But they wasn't. But he's saying that I told you to wait for them to come to you. You weren't supposed to go and meet them. You weren't supposed to come be up there and be there. They supposed to came all the way to where you was at and request you to come with them. But that ass turned what? It turned. Okay? It turned, right?
Yo, check this out. Even the animals know something just ain't right. Oh, brilliant. Like, wait, what?
And them horses want no part of this badness that this man does. See it? They want no parts of this. So I'm gonna end it on that note right there. Okay? I'm gonna end it on that note. Because even the animals know. So that's why it says that when the Lord comes back, when Yahweh sends Yahweh Shai back to come back, the animals are gonna be at ease with thee. Go be in league with thee. Okay? So I hope that's edifying to know that, like I said, even the animals know what's going on some level. The only ones that don't know is the 2/3. The hard-headed motherfuckers that's supposed to know is the 2/3, but they wasn't designed to know. So if you in this know and you get this understanding of these words and what it means, you, like I said, you are blessed. You are blessed. Okay, even though you got to go through all the affliction that you're going through, you are blessed because you at least you understand it, and you can have your life right and do right as best you can, practicing the righteous acts to the best of your ability, pursuant to Judges 5:11. So with that, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kodash, to the apostles and the elders of GMS out of New York. I send double honors because they do well. They send double honors because they do rule well. My brother around the world pushing this truth again, uncut, unfiltered, declaring war on the planet. Salutations. Hopefully, elect. I hope that's edifying. The Aqua, Fury, and that's listening, sincerity, charity. Keep doing so. But the squadron's call for reprobate 2/3 Israelites and 17 other nations. We're in the midst of it. You are in the midst of Jacob's trouble, and it's only going to get a whole lot worse. So for the first group of Hadi Shalom, second group of Bar.